Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how you can make this granny square flower. It's actually pretty easy. I'm just gonna use a 5mm hook, scissors, like a needle, and I'm using these 4 colors of acrylic yarn, but you can work with any yarn that you like. I'm gonna start with a magic ring. Pull through the yarn and secure it with a slip stitch and pull it close. And then I'm gonna put 12 double crochet into it. I'm gonna start with a chain 3, and this is gonna count as our first double crochet. Just yarn over, through the ring, pull through 2, pull through 2. And you're gonna do that 11 times. Then plus the chain 3 at the beginning gives you 12 double crochet. Just make sure that you really have 12, and then you're gonna pull the ring close, and I'm just gonna slip stitch into the chain 3 at the beginning. In the second round, you're gonna put a half double crochet into every double crochet, and then you're gonna chain 1 in between the half double crochets. There we have our first half double crochet. Then we're gonna chain 1, another half double crochet, chain 1, another half double crochet, chain 1, and you're gonna do that all the way around. You should have 12 half double crochets and 12 chain spaces in between them. And then I'm just gonna slip stitch in that first half double crochet, and in the next round we're gonna do 3 double crochet clusters. So this is our first. We're gonna start with a chain 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then again yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 3 loops on your hook here. Then you're gonna chain 3, and then we're gonna do our first full cluster. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 again. You should have 4 loops on your hook, and then you pull through them all, and then you chain 3. And then you're gonna do that all the way around until you have 12 double crochet clusters. I'm gonna change colors after this round, so I'm just gonna finish the round with a slip stitch and then I'm gonna cut my yarn off. But if you want, you can also continue with that color. It's your choice. I'm just making sure that I really do have 12 clusters. There we go, this is our last cluster. And then I'm just gonna chain 3 and slip stitch into that top part of the first cluster. Then I'm gonna cut it off. In this round, I'm gonna do a front post double crochet around the cluster. Instead of going through here, you're just gonna go through here. So we're gonna go around the cluster, and that is a front post double crochet. It sounds intimidating, but it's actually pretty easy. There we go with our first front post double crochet. Then I'm gonna chain 2, and then I'm gonna do a cluster that is made out of 4 double crochets. So you yarn over, pull through 2 4 times, and you should have 5 loops on your hook. Like this, and then you're gonna pull through all of them. And then you're gonna chain 2. And then you're gonna do another front post double crochet around the next cluster. Then you're gonna chain 2 again. And then you're gonna do another cluster. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 again. There you go, pull through all of them. Then you're gonna chain 2. I'm also crocheting around that tail I have from cutting the yarn off. I do that so I don't have to weave it in at the end, but you can weave it in at the end, it's your choice. At the end, you should have 12 clusters and 12 front post double crochets. This is our last front post double crochet, and then we're just gonna add 2 more chain spaces, our last cluster, and then we're gonna chain 2 before slip stitching into that top part of the first front post double crochet. and I'm just gonna cut my yarn off after that, and I'm gonna start with my next color. Here I'm starting with a front post single crochet around that cluster, and then I'm gonna chain 3. Then I'm gonna do a front post single crochet around that double crochet, and then I'm gonna chain 3 again. Another front post single crochet around that cluster, then I'm gonna chain 3 again. And I'm gonna do that all the way around. To enter on, I'm just gonna slip stitch into that first front post single crochet of the round above the cluster. We are gonna continue with a shell stitch of 5 double crochet that you're gonna put into that front post single crochet. This is the single crochet that is above the double crochet. And you're gonna put 5 double crochets into it. And then we're gonna do a front post half double crochet in the next single crochet. That is the single crochet above the cluster. And then we're gonna do another shell stitch of 5 double crochet into that next single crochet. And you're gonna alternate that way all the way around. This is our last shell stitch, and then we're gonna do one last front post half double crochet around that single crochet. That one is a bit tricky because you already made that slip stitch into it, but it should work just fine. And then you're gonna slip stitch and pull your yarn through and cut it off. I'm starting with another color here, and I'm just gonna do a single crochet into that middle of the shell stitch. That is like the third double crochet there in the middle. Then I'm gonna chain 3, and then I'm gonna do a front post single crochet around that half double crochet from the last round. And then I'm gonna chain 3 again and another single crochet into that middle of the shell stitch. And you're gonna do that all the way around. At the end of the round, you should have 24 chain spaces. And in the next round, we're gonna turn this circle into a square. This is our last front post single crochet, and then you're gonna chain 3, and I'm just gonna slip stitch into that first single crochet. And then I'm also gonna slip stitch into that first chain space and chain 1 to get a bit of height, and then I'm gonna do 3 half double crochet into that first chain space. In the next chain space, I'm gonna do 3 double crochet. In the next corner, I'm gonna do 2 treble crochets. As well as 3 chain spaces and 2 more treble crochets. This is our first corner. And then in the next chain space, you're gonna do 3 more double crochets. In the next chain space, I'm gonna do 3 half double crochet. And in the next chain space, I'm gonna do 3 single crochets. And then I'm gonna do 3 half double crochets into the next space. And you're gonna do that all the way around. You're just gonna repeat what I wrote down on the screen 4 times until you have 4 corners. Once you're done with that round, you basically have your granny square. I'm just gonna add another round of half double crochets to make the edges a bit smoother, but it's your choice. You can also add another round of double crochets or single crochets, whatever you prefer. Just gonna slip stitch into that first stitch, and then I'm gonna cut the yarn off. I'm just gonna add another round of half double crochet. I'm starting with another standing half double crochet, so you already have a slip stitch on your hook, and make a half double crochet. You just half double crochet into every stitch. In the corner, you're gonna do 2 half double crochet, 3 chain stitches, and 2 more half double crochet, and this gives you a really nice corner. And I'm just gonna continue adding a half double crochet into every stitch. When you're at the end of the round, you can I'm just gonna slip stitch into that first stitch, but you can also do an invisible join or join them however you like. And there we go. There we have our granny square. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!